Research is not writing. Howdy, welcome back to How to Write Better. My name is Joshua Fields Milburn. I'm a New York Times best-selling author. I'm also a writing instructor at howtowritebetter.org. This is another installment in our series, which is called Ask a Best-Selling Writer. We're answering your questions, so please drop your questions in the comments below. I'll get to them in a future video, but today we have a question from Kurt. Kurt says, do you research as you write? Sometimes, as I write, I find that I want to research or look up some details about something I am writing. Often, that is quick, but occasionally it will take me down a rabbit hole and I'm lost in the wonderland of the web. It's a beautiful alternative phrase, wonderland of the web, because that's what happens, right? We can get lost doing our research. He goes on to say, do you find it better to keep writing and verify or correct things later in order to avoid distraction and breaks the flow, or to research the details you need as you write? No. Kurt, here's what I'll tell you. Research is not writing. Now, it can be an important part of the writing process. You might have to do some research both before and after you're writing, but here's the problem. We fall down that wonderland of the web and we pretend we're doing something that is productive, but that is not composition. It may be part of the writing process for you. It may be essential. I can tell you what I do personally. If I'm really interested in something, I will read about it. I will get a cursory understanding of the topic. And then, separate from that, I will sit down and write about it. If there are holes I need to fill in, here's one thing that I do, and it helps me immensely. In all capital letters, I just write the word blank, B-L-A-N-K. Why? Because later I can go in and fill in the blanks during the editing process. If I need to get specific details, I can fill that in later. But you know what that does? It doesn't stop me. It doesn't get me out of the flow, because the last thing I want to do when I am writing is get out of the flow of writing for two reasons. One is it's incredibly helpful to be in the flow state when you're writing, but it's also incredibly rewarding to be in that flow state. That's where all the rewards come from. It's not when you've published your book or you hit the New York Times bestseller list. I can tell you that I've done that, but the real reward comes from the writing itself and the feeling that you get from that flow state, the state of no mind. No longer am I worried about paying the bills today. Am I worried about what I have to do tomorrow? Or does the laundry still need to be folded? Or did I forget to lock the door at home? I'm not worried about any of that when I'm writing. I'm in that flow state. There are no thoughts that are cluttering my mind because I'm in flow. I'm right there with me and the words on the page. And if I need to go in and fill in the blanks later, wow, that's okay. I can do that during the editing process. If you'd like some more writing tips, you can download my free ebook. It's called 15 Ways to Write Better. You can read it in less than an hour, and you'll walk away with 15 tips to improve your writing today.